everybody? This is Rod Steele with another Transformers review, and I love pussy. But anyway, on to the review. Just did a couple classics, the new Universe line. Now I'm going to switch it up and throw this guy in here, because this is coming from one of my favorite series from the Transformers line. It's probably my next favorite series besides their original G1 More Than Meets the Eye cartoon. But it was Beast Wars. And right here we have Optimus, Transmetal. As you can see, he's nice and blue and shiny, like he was in the cartoon. Optimus, to me, is more like the original Optimus Prime, just because of his attitude, just the way he leads. He'll send himself into danger before anything else to save the day, basically. If that means sacrificing himself to save the lives of others. He took no shit. He got angry, and at the end of the series, he basically went in after Megatron and almost lost his life doing so in the process to save the other Beast Wars, the other Maximals, and to preserve his ancestry of Optimus Prime and the Ark. But anyway, here's the figure. Comes with his power board, whatever you want to call it, flying surfboard, which he does stand on. Like I said, he's very shiny and blue. He's got huge arms. Like compared to the transmetal Megatron, his arms are just mammoth. He has these huge, giant, just beastie arms that looks like they could basically crush your nuts. And real quick little ping, a little nut tap would basically smash your nuts in half. But yeah, he has these short little legs, which I could do without, but I guess a gorilla would have big long arms. I mean, look at that. His arms are down to the board. They're as long as his legs. Longer. But, that's alright. That's the way pretty much a gorilla is. He has this, like, backpack on him, which carries his maces. Which his maces are really cool. Shove that motherfucker in his hand. Shove this motherfucker in his hand. And there you go. He's ready to club anything that gets in his way. Now, he did come with a gun, which I don't have. That's gone somewhere. But I have the maces, and I like the maces a lot. It's just, I like melee weapons when they're like this. On like the Tank Corps review, we had that giant thing as a melee weapon, which I thought to be stupid. But I do like this type of melee weapon. It's single-handed, it's short, it's, you can do some serious damage with this. But anyway, he's fairly short in this mode. He's not very tall. He compared to Megatron in this mode, Megatron kind of towers over him. He's got at least a head on him. But you don't always have to have his board out. You can fold this up in here. And there you have him without his board. Now, if you can, now you can really tell that his legs are really short. They're very short. He stands fairly nice though, because he does have really wide feet. And also he has wheels on here, on the bottom of his feet. There's actually wheels on him. So he can roll them around. Well, not really, but there are wheels down there. We've got the nice, like I said, the blue is just, what made these figures really nice was this chrome plating paint. It was just, it's very nice. I have noticed on a lot of the Beast Wars, the Transmetals, after some time, this chrome nice paint plating does wear off, which kind of makes the figure look a little shoddy. But as you can, if you could see this chrome on this particular one is not flaking at all, which to me is great, because they are getting up there in age, these figures, and to have them in basically mint condition is very nice, because these figures they're very attractive to the eye. I mean, they're just, who doesn't like shiny objects? This is a shiny object. But anyway, that's pretty much him in his beast mode. Now, to transform him, his regular mode, his robot mode, or alt mode, or whatever, whichever one you want to say, is pretty much exactly the same as this. He does get a little bit taller, and he doesn't have as much shiny stuff on him. But he's very simple to transform. I mean, first off, with his legs, these pretty much just spin out, simple as can be. And now he has feet. Now his legs are extended. Now he's taller, and he ends up become his knees. Now, all this does, like I say, it's a very easy transformer. You lift this up, and you just split them apart. Up another head, switch another head down, and then reclose him. Close his head now. And then now you have that. Then this folds down and becomes his shoulder pads. That closes down onto him, and now these become his shoulders. His arms, you basically spin him at the freaking thing. These come open. He has another hand here, which then flips around, rotates, close that back up. Do this obviously the same thing with the other one. And there you basically have Optimus Primal, Optimal Optimus Primal, whichever one, however you want to say him. Now there he is in his robot mode. To me, he don't look much different than his beast mode. His face looks more animal-like than anything. That was one thing I didn't like about when they got transmetal. Some of the faces on the characters got a little stupid, like Cheetor's. They just didn't look right. This one is another one, which on his face I just didn't care for. To me, he doesn't look like an Optimus Prime. You know, he's got those really sharp-looking teeth and whatever else. And he's just still furry. To me, he doesn't really look like a robot. It looks like he's almost still in his beast mode. And like I said, that pretty much takes away all his shininess, except for down here at his knee pads. And you can still put his clubs in. Now, one thing that was really cool with this figure, but of course I can't really show it to you because I don't have the gun. He had this little clip here, which actually you actually clipped his gun onto the side of his fucking waist, on the side of his hip. Which means was easy access, so when he wanted to blast shit out of someone, he had no problem. His gun was there. He was ready to go. This figure now, I mean, it's not like you can just go and pick this one up. I mean, unfortunately you can't, because even though I don't really care for the face that much, it's still a nice figure, and I really enjoyed all of the transmetals from the Beast War line. Even on eBay, I've noticed that there's not a lot of Beast War figures on there. There just doesn't seem to be that many out there. You have a better chance of going to Craigslist and looking up Transformers Beast Wars and maybe getting something off there off eBay. Because, like I said, there's not much of doesn't seem to be that much Beast Wars out there. But it's a great looking figure. You know, he's got these huge arms, so I mean, it's not like he's got all the joints that you need. I mean, his heads move, his legs move. I mean, his knee joints aren't the greatest because, let's face it, they're just not that great. You know, he has a waist movement, whatever else. But he stands good and he looks good. Right against the Transmetal Megatron, he looks good against them, and he looks very good in the Beast Wars lineup. So, I mean, if you're into the Beast Wars line and you like them, I would recommend picking this one up. You know what I mean? It's obviously because it's Optimus Prime. You can never go wrong with an Optimus Prime figure. So, I mean, if you can find them and you're into the Beast Wars line and you need this figure, pick it up. It's worth it. Try to get yourself a good deal. I think there's like remakes and stuff like that maybe out there that are more like a knockoff, or maybe the Chinese ones or whatever the fuck are out there. Maybe there's one of them that you can pick up which is maybe cheaper than maybe trying to pick this one up. But anyway, that's all I have to say about this guy. This is Rod Steele with another Transformers review. Adios, muchachos.
Come on, drink it beer, drink it wine, let's have